drive ahead of us. It's like a 17-hour drive, but I am super stoked, and I thought I'd bring you guys along for Gridlife CMP. So I'll catch up with you shortly. Okay, so Gridlife CMP is binned, unfortunately. The X5 broke down about a third of the way there, so had to figure out how to get it home. So after a few days and a bunch of phone calls and friends, got a truck, brought it home. And I just want you to know, getting this thing on here was like putting a tank on a trailer. It was stupid. Like, why does this thing weigh 7 billion pounds? And now it's time to figure out what's going on with it. I put it to the shop code reader, and allegedly it's missing on 4 out of 6 cylinders. So don't know what's going on there. Also, seems like it might have an AFR issue, which would make sense because as I was just cruising down the highway, it suddenly lost all throttle, didn't want to turn on, and when it would turn over, it wouldn't stay on. So this video is going from a Gridlife CMP video to a let's diagnose what's wrong with the BMW video. So welcome to my life, welcome to my channel, and let's get into it. I think first order of operation here, seeing as we have some misfires, is let's pull the coil packs and spark plugs and see what the spark plugs tell us, if anything, and go from there. Car's battery is dead from having the hazards on for like 48 hours because it was on the side of the road for quite a while, and it didn't want to jump right away, so I'm gonna have to get a charger and get it on the charger. Okay, we're gonna put in new spark plugs and see how this goes. Okay, I'm keeping the original coil packs. I think they look fine. I mean, not that coil packs ever really look bad, but we're gonna try just spark plugs for now and hope that is good enough. Okay, so update on the BMW. Got back from my CMP attempt and let the battery die the rest of the way because it was pretty dead from having the hazards on full time. Put it on a battery charger after it died, cleared the cones, and then from there, turned the car on, and it was fine. Everything was fine. Okay, well, I did clear the codes, so that's not entirely unexpected, but kind of odd. So I let it run for a while. It sat in idle just fine. Then I took it for a short test drive. It was fine. Took it for a longer test drive. It was fine. Ended up doing almost 1,000 miles on it, and it was fine. And then it started raining, which may be a coincidence, but it was raining when we had the initial issue, and it had the problem again where it started misfiring a little bit, and then I drove it and the misfire got worse. So cleared the codes again, read the codes. There's 2 codes in there for the secondary air system, and then there is 1 code in there for a misfire with a fuel cut. So I decided, after doing a little bit more research and not just whatever, I'm gonna do this,
it sounds like this generation cuts fuel for a misfire as soon as it doesn't have spark. So I decided to start with spark plugs, and so I went ahead and replaced the spark plugs in it, and so far I've not had the issue again, and I've had 2 rainy days since then, so the rain could just be a coincidence entirely, and everything has been fine. Obviously the secondary air system likely has absolutely nothing to do with the misfire, so that's why I'm going after the misfire first. Potentially just gonna do coil packs. I mean, the car just hit 150,000 miles, so it's definitely possible that it needs that service anyways. But as of now, and a few hundred miles on the spark plugs, everything seems to be okay. So hopefully that's all it needed, and spark plugs were definitely old and dirty. Nothing crazy, no major oil on them, no major whiteness or anything odd. They actually, like, considering that those are probably more than likely the OEM spark plugs, I thought they were in pretty good condition. So overall, this whole thing seems to be very random, very much a fluke. Hopefully it really just is the spark plugs, maybe coil packs. So we'll have to see if anything comes up. X5 seems to be doing well, so fingers crossed that is a wrap on this saga. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry this wasn't the most entertaining and it was all me talking, but I'm here to share the good times and the bad, and this was definitely not a highlight. But we're getting through it, and the X5 seems to be good, so fingers crossed we keep at it. Potentially have some more X5 content coming up. I'm gonna do a 150,000 mile service on it, so if that's something you want to see, let me know. With that all being said, peace out, and I will catch you guys in the next one.